So now moving on to the next question, that is question number 2, and it also have 2 parts in it. So the first part of this question asks what is the function of nephridia, and the second part of this question is asking how many types of nephridia are actually found in the earthworm based on their location. So moving on to the function of nephridia, we have to know what is actually nephridia. Nephridia is an excretory organ. You will find it in earthworms. Nephridia is an excretory organ, right? Now, as we know that it is an excretory organ, so obviously the function of this nephridia would be is actually excretion. So, if we talk about the first answer or the first part of this question, then the function of nephridia is it is actually helping in the process of excretion, as it is an excretory organ you will find in earthworm. Now, if we talk about the next part of this question, that how many nephridia, how many types of nephridia are found in earthworms based on their location. So, based on the location, we have 3 types of nephridia in earthworms: septal nephridia, integumentary nephridia, and pharyngeal nephridia. So these are the 3 types of nephridia you will find in earthworms based on their location. Now, if we talk about the locations of these 3 nephredias in earthworm, the first one we have is septal nephridia. So septal nephridia are present on the both side of intersegmental septa. Septal nephridia are found on the both side of intersegmental septa behind 15th segment in the earthworm. We know that earthworm is segmented. So, if we talk about the 15th segment, behind the 15th segment, the septal nephredias are present and they opens into the intestine of earthworm. The second type of nephridia is integumentary nephridia. These nephredias are attached on the body wall of earthworms. These nephredias, the integumentary nephredias, are attached on the walls of earthworm from 3rd to last segment of earthworm, and it opens onto the body surface of earthworms. The last one we have is pharyngeal nephridia. Now, if we talk about the location of this nephridia, that is pharyngeal nephridia, then these are present as 3 paired tufts in 4th, 5th and 6th segment of earthworm. Where are these pharyngeal nephredias are present? In the 3rd, 4th and 5th, 3rd, 4th and 5th segments, right? So let's write this answer. Answer number 1, or the first part we are going to write. If we talk about the function of nephridia, so we know that nephridia is an excretory organ, found in earthworms, and functions as to remove waste from the body, That means it is helping in the process of excretion, as it is the excretory organ. You will find it in earthworms. Moving on to the next part of this question number 2, that is how many types of nephredias are actually found in the earthworms based on their location. So we know that based on the location we have 3 types of nephridia: the septal nephridia, integumentary nephridia and pharyngeal nephridia. Along with the names of these types of nephridia, we are going to talk about the locations of these as well. So let's talk about this second part of this question. How many types of nephridia? So basically we'll write like this: based on the location of nephridia, we have 3 types. We have 3 types of it. We have 3 types, right? So the first one we have is septal nephridia. septal nephridia. Now, if we talk about the location of this septal nephridia, they are found on both sides. These are found on both sides, of intersegmental septa, behind the 15th segment, and opens into intestine. It opens into intestine. Which nephridia opens into intestine in earthworm? This septal nephridia is actually the nephridia which present on the both side of intersegmental septa after 15th segment in earthworm, and this is the nephridia which opens into the intestine of earthworm. Now moving on to the second type of nephridia we have is integumentary. Integumentary nephridia. Now if we talk about the location of this nephridia, so this will be attached, or we'll write like this, these are found or these are attached. These are attached. These are attached on the body wall, of earthworm. From third to last segment, and it opens to the body surface. Moving on to the last one, the last type of nephridia we have is pharyngeal nephridia. So if we talk about the location of this last one, pharyngeal nephridia, we know that these are present as 3 paired tufts in the segment 4th, 5th and 6th of earthworm. So pharyngeal nephredias are present as the 3 paired tufts in 4th, 5th and 6th segment, in earthworm, right? Earthworm is a segmented organism, is a segmented animal. It has so many segments. So here we are talking about nephridia, and nephridia is an excretory organ found in the earthworms which are present in the different locations, in the body of earthworm, and we have basically three types of nephridia based on the location of them. That is septal nephridia. The first one we have is septal nephridia. The second one we have is integumentary nephridia, and the last one we have is pharyngeal nephridia, right? So this is the complete solution of question number 2.